The man digs up a large wooden box in his yard. Driven by curiosity, he opens the box. This scares him to death. Inside there's a pile of cash and a dead body. He fights back his fear and takes a stack of cash from it. Back home, he takes out a counterfeit detecting pen and keeps scribbling on the stack of bills until he confirms they're all real. The man can't hold back his joy. That night, Nick is woken up by a noise, but when he opens the door, he finds nothing unusual. To avoid trouble, he digs up the wooden box again with a shovel and takes out all the money inside. After careful calculation, the cash totals over 3 million. Nick hides the money in the utility room. He also puts a stack in the bathroom, so that every time he uses the sink, he can remind himself he's a millionaire. When going to bed at night, Nick is woken by noise again. He picks up a stick and heads downstairs, but it's another false alarm. It's pitch black outside, and there's nothing there. Maybe he's just too nervous. Before bed, Nick opens the utility room again to check, to confirm all the cash is there. But when he's about to turn off the light, he is startled. He runs out quickly to look for that figure. However, he realizes he forgot to bury the wooden box. Nick quickly lifts the wooden board. The dead body lies there motionless. To make sure, he even shakes the body's limbs hard. Early the next morning, Nick is startled by his mud-covered hands and feet. He is in a daze all day, as if not yet awake from a dream. When he comes home from work, he finds the floor covered in muddy footprints. He takes off his shoes and compares them carefully. After confirming the footprints aren't his, he immediately runs to the utility room. Thankfully, the huge sum of money is still in place. The next day, he asks his daughter out. He wants to tell her about the 3 million, but the words catch in his throat because he's afraid his daughter will covet his fortune. When he gets home, he puts the money back into the wooden box. Moreover, he seals it with a hammer and nails. Then he receives a notice from the property management. Nick fears the body will be discovered, so he pries open the wooden box again. He finds the body's wallet, but it's empty. His mind starts to go abnormal. He has to hold the money while sleeping at night. The next day, he is woken by a knock on the door. It turns out to be his daughter's boyfriend. Nick opens the door and knocks him out with a baseball bat. Then he wraps him in a black bag. Soon the doorbell rings again. It's his daughter. She had planned to come with her boyfriend, but her company had an emergency. Nick takes his daughter to the basement. The daughter is terrified by the scene. Her boyfriend is still struggling in the corner. Eventually, she is also knocked out. Nick can't take it anymore. He throws the pile of cash back into the wooden box. At this time, it starts to rain heavily. He comes up with a way to coexist with the cash. Nick lies down in the wooden box and closes the lid.